Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Put where you're from and put the coin in the chat. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Georgia in the building. What up, Kurt? Michigan in the building. Atlanta, what up? Santee, roll the coin. Minnesota, Detroit, Alabama, Tide, what up? Connecticut, Griffin, Georgia, Spalding County. Tone Loc from the D. Casey Macon, what's up? Daryl Horton, what's up, brother? Y'all follow Daryl Horton. Trueborn Mav, what up? I'm going to have to go live 2 times today. Roll the coin, but we're going to get it started with something I want y'all to understand. That we must understand. Marshall, what up? Flower Goddess, North Carolina. Cinnamon, what's up? Peace, peace, peace. Mound Builder Mancy. Kavian, what's up, brother? Now, roll the coin. 2500 BC. In Egypt, pharaohs were required. People were required to pay pharaohs 20% of their income, which is crop harvest at the time, right? Roll the coin. Bow my head to my people. I love y'all and I'm in love with you. 2500 BC, right? People had to pay the pharaohs 20% of their income crop harvest, right? Now in America, in 2022, the median U.S. taxpayer pays 24% on his taxed income and pays sales tax, property tax, gas tax, and many other taxes and fees. 24%, 2022, 2500 BC, 20% of the crop. Now, this is very important. Why is this very important? This is very important because this is when the world changed, people. Right here. The world changed in the Middle East, in the Middle East and the Egypt area. Taxes started coming from people, taxing the people on their crops and their land. That built up over time to mass government, right? See, people think this stuff different. No. This is the first government in Egypt and Samaria, right? Then all the way over here in America today, you got the same 24% that the 20% the pharaohs were taking. Now, why is this important? Let me show you. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Where was it? Right here. Hold on. Pharaohs said they've been enslaved to Hebrews, who are a group of people who had migrated to Egypt. Right? Now, what you must understand about the pharaohs is the pharaohs are a mixture of our people and Africans, right? But the African the African overpowered over time how they wanted to control the Nile River, right? They wanted to control the Nile River like Africans. Even though their bloodlines were mixed, you still get the homeland ideology at the end of the day. So these people, right, they debated, the Hebrew debated, they went against taxation, right? Foreign captives for labor, right? They went against this. And they went against all these gods and goddesses of Egypt, right? Because it wasn't the first teaching. It was not the first teaching of the people. The first teaching of the people was all agriculture. Then they come with all these gods and deities like they got today. And then they start taxing people. Then they started, making people work labor. But let's keep going. Cush and Egyptian blood mixed. Many pharaohs of Egypt were both Cushites and Egyptians, right? So they got the ancient blood and they got African blood mixing on the Nile, right? Then the rulers come out, but the rulers are still doing African things, right? Let's keep going. Now in Cush, right, the economy was likely redistributive, where the state collected surplus goods, right, and gave it back to the people, and then redistributed them to the people. Now, in Cush, they are collecting goods, feeding everybody. Cush collects goods and feeds everybody. Egypt collect goods and just keep everything, right? Don't get nothing back to the poor. Cush collects the goods from everybody, redistributed it to the people, right? The population was self-sufficient and contributed little or nothing to the state. Now, that's what makes Cushites and Egyptians different. Cushites have one ideology: feed everybody. We ain't got all them gods and goddesses. Egypt is taking in money for the pharaohs and got 17 gods, and they worshiping all of them. And Cush don't like it, or the Hebrew don't like that, right? Let's keep going. Now, based on the biblical narrative, Hebrews considered ancient Egypt corrupt. Hebrews considered ancient Egypt corrupt, right? Due to the oppression and enslavement of the Israelites and widespread idolatry and tyranny actions of the pharaohs, right? Powerful symbols of bondage and spiritual wickedness. Now, this is why America ain't Egypt. That's why we got to quit saying this shit. This is why America is not Egypt, right? Because our culture wasn't taxing nobody, right? We the ones got taxed. See, that's the part of the game that people don't understand about the knowledge. We the motherfuckers got worked and taxed. So therefore, we can't just say America is Egypt, because this didn't go on our land, people. Our people went over there and it happened to them over there. This time, Mary. This ain't Egypt. Show the corn. This ain't Egypt. Egypt started doing wicked things over time. Give me a 2 in the chat. 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 Egypt started doing wicked things over time. Now, I just showed you the Cushites, which are Timeri blood, was redistributing the food back out to their people. They fed everybody. That's our culture. Them our people on their land, right? But when you mix it with Africans, taxation, 20%, or it's over for you. Let's keep going. They brutally enslaved the people. They didn't like that. Widespread idolatry. They didn't like that. Let's keep going. The Pharaoh's corruption escalated to mass murder with the order to kill a newborn Hebrew boy by drowning him in the Nile. Pharaoh Seti the Pharaoh Seti killed Hebrew children in the Nile River. Now, why? Population control. The attempt to control the Israelite population was a heinous act that further demonstrated the depth of Egypt's cruelty. Right? Now, here we go with the rebellion against God. Now, in the biblical narrative, a pharaoh is a figure or ultimate rebellion against God. Right? Because they're calling him corrupt. He's not going by the laws of Ma'at. He taxing. It ain't for everybody no more. Now it's getting greedy. It's getting the ego. We got all these gods. We collecting. We doing all this stuff. This is what's wrong today, people. We got all these gods. We got motherfuckers screaming Tiamat. And goddamn, we got everybody screaming all these gods, putting their name on it, right? They want the money. They want to call themselves pharaohs. Right? That's what's going on today. Same shit. America's still taxing our ass. 1, everybody want to be gods. 2, everybody got different ideologies. 3, it ain't simple no more. This the new Egypt. This the new Egypt. History will repeat itself if we don't learn this, right? History will repeat itself. Now the tyrants are the YT people. The new tyrants, the new pharaohs. That's why they like to eat pharaohs and shit, because they want to control government just like a pharaoh does. You have to understand what these people, where they get that shit from. Nothing started with them. They got it from somewhere. Let's keep going. Now, the Hebrews viewed Egypt's polytheistic religion and the fundamental source of it is corrupt. Land filled with many gods and goddesses. Then, the people who flew straight had begun to adopt some of their practices during the time. This what's going on today. Y'all, people are adopting pagan ideology today. Still today. They don't understand where all the knowledge comes from. They still adopting these shit today. Right? Let's keep going. They still adopting it. Roll the coin. Egypt's wickedness has often linked up idolatry, right? The land was polluted by idols and abominations. Now, ancient America spoke Hebrew. They come right back over here and history repeats itself. Right? History repeats itself because the YT man learned what the Pharaoh was doing. He learned the Pharaoh's setup of government, and they still use it all the way till today. 20% of all your shit. And we're going to beat you upside the head, and we're going, yo, all that. Same thing. Ain't nothing changed. Right? This ain't Egypt. Let's go look at the Mississippian. Roll the coin. Ancient mind building societies did not use modern system of monetary taxes. Right? We work together to build mounds, to make public works for everybody. Mississippi shows a hierarchical society that had a major between elites and commoners, but wasn't nobody better than nobody. Right? The upper class just were the best farmers. Right? Let's keep going. Social organizations. The power of the elite in command of the labor over the labor, but that's about it. Rather than paying taxes in currency, right, they just paid tribute to the chief. Right? Agriculture surplus so everybody can eat. Corn, beans, and squash allow for food storage. Creation of an economic surplus. This surplus could be used to support anything. Farming, the priests, artisans, everybody ate, B. Everybody eats. This is what don't make us Egypt. Right? Pre-Mississippi. Right? Large populations of ceremonial mounds, right? Extensive trade networks. Societies require collection, labor, and organization. So collective labor to build mounds. But the surplus, right? The surplus of agriculture fed everybody. Now, this is the Hebrew. He not looking for no taxes. Ain't no taxation with no representation. Everybody work together for the betterment of everybody. That's why this ain't Egypt. In Egypt, things went corrupt. You see it? Them two different people over there. These people and them people. When they mixed together, them people took over the city-state and taxed everybody. Over here, we just had surpluses of goods to feed everybody. Right? But what you don't understand is our teachings and our knowledge built the Nile. It built the Nile. Don't think our teachers didn't build the Nile. That's not true. But once the Nile started going and the pharaohs started coming up, now it got corrupt, just like the government is corrupt. Because they're not living under the laws of nature no more. It's all materialism, gold and corn, right? Now it's just money and materials. See the difference? I'm going to go through this another time and show y'all a little more clear what I'm talking about. The so-called Ivri people was feeding everybody. Then Egypt comes with all the ideology and takes everybody's shit and put everybody to work to build statues for pharaohs. And pharaohs start turning into gods. And that ain't what's supposed to happen. That's when stuff started going bad, right? Let's keep going. Now let me show y'all something else real quick. Roll the corn. Now, the Minions bringing metal and corn across the Atlantic is confirmed by gold corn cob rings that were found in the island of Crete. Now, Crete. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. This is the Pantheon in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. They say they built it as a replica of the one in Rome. History in America says they built this as a replica of the one in Rome. Cap. Melanated people, our people built this, bro. And I'm finna show you. Now, the Minions bought corn. They bought corn, native copper from Lake Michigan. Minions bought corn across the Atlantic Oceans, confirmed by two gold rings. People from here, melanated. Let's keep going. Now look at these posts. Look at these posts. Look at this limestone. Look how huge this is. Roll the corn. They said they remade this in Nashville, Tennessee. Here go another picture of it. Beautiful. It sit on a mound, people. See, what y'all don't realize is you see the damn mound right there. Don't you see the mound? I know y'all see the mound. It sits on in Nashville. Put some corn in the chat if you see the mound. See the mound? Everybody see it? This our shit. Let's keep going. Now, let's go to Athens. Athens, the one they said they made the one in Nashville from a depiction of the one in Athens, Greece. Now, Athens was a significant Mycenaean stronghold during the Bronze Age, 1600 BC, right? The Mycenaeans lived in Athens where the same building that's over there is over here is built. Let's show you the connection. Genetic studies showed that the Minians and the Mycenaeans shared a substantial portion of their ancestry. Neolithic farmers who migrated to that area in the Bronze Age. The Minians and the Cretes heavily influenced the Mycenaeans culture on mainland Greece. Right? They said they wasn't the same bloodline, but they lying because y'all sitting here telling us they got genetic studies so they are connected. Stop lying. Them ain't nothing but the same people, right? That built the inland Greece and built the islands of Greece. Let's keep going. Minians of Crete and Mycenaeans on mainland Greece predominantly featured columns in their palladial and monumental architecture. The two civilizations had different styles, but the Mycenaeans adopted many from the Minian culture. They used the columns, right? Let's go back. Minians, coming from America with copper and corn. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. So, column building, coming from people with corn and American copper, popped up on the islands. Then the bloodline of the Cretan turns into the Mycenaean on inland Greece and built some more buildings with the columns. Let's go look here. Athens, where the Mycenaean or the Cretan people were, had a Parthenon with 46 columns, 17 columns on each side, 8 columns on the short side, 46 exterior columns in Greece, right? Let's go look at Nashville. How many Nashville got with 17 on the long side? The same building. You hunter-gatherers. This the same structure that's over there, y'all tow up, and the one over here was not tow up because y'all didn't bring y'all ass over here to a couple hundred years ago. Y'all tore this one up 1,000 years ago. This one was still up in the 1400s when y'all got y'all ass here. We built this shit. Same building, 46 columns, 17 on one side. 46 columns, 17 on one side. Same people built that motherfucker, built this motherfucker. And what they were doing? Bringing corn and copper across the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. These our people. Them Indians. Roll the corn. People come from here, man. We know the truth now. Now let's keep going. Now here go Crete. Here go Crete. Give me a 2 in the chat. 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 Here go Crete. What they say right there? They go Athens right there. Copper trade, Median bronze vessels, lamps and stone vessels, bronze vessels, Median trade. You go to Egypt that way and take the gifts to Egypt. You go to Athens this way with your people right up here. Same bloodline from Knossos to Athens. This one is older than this one. Our people came in this way and settled right there. You hunter-gatherers lying about history. Our people came through the Mediterranean in BC times, popped right there, built the whole palace. Bloodline, go to the mainland, build another palace. Then y'all want to say these buildings are Greek. Nah, ain't no Greek building, you hunter-gatherer. Nah. That motherfucker Crete. Ain't no Greek building. That's Crete. The Greeks ain't the Creeks. The Greeks learned from the Creeks. Roll the corn. Who lived in Tennessee? Creek Indians. Coming from descendants of mound builders. Who poured the copper out of the Great Lakes and took that shit to Greece long time ago. Roll the corn. You know how I know? Like I showed y'all yesterday. Just like I showed y'all yesterday, right? Our people were going over there and coming back home, bro. Roll the corn. Going over there and coming right back home. We know where we were from. We knew exactly where we were from. We got other tribes that left the Mediterranean who were Medians, came back and they were Yuchi Indians. When they tore Crete up, the one I just showed you, they came right back home to fucking Georgia. When they tore Crete up, hundreds of years later, we came right back home. These Indian tribes. Y'all over there calling them Cretans and Mycenaeans and Cushites and Sumerians. These Indian tribes. Why is the Median steady popping up in Crete, Greece? You see it? Yuchi. Natural catastrophe, came back to the Gulf of Mexico. Yuchi came from the Mediterranean during the Bronze Age. What made them come back? A natural catastrophe in Crete. A natural catastrophe jumped off right here. An earthquake. This is in history. This real history. That's Crete right there. An earthquake hit right here, knocked the palace down. They left and came back home. Oh my goodness. This is some deep shit right here. We built the whole fucking world. Roll the corn, because ain't no duplicate of that building. We know the truth now. Hold on. And you can see the ancient DNA study revealed that both the Median and the Mycenaean derived most of their ancestry from Neolithic farmers, the same people who built these damn buildings that look the same in America as the same in Greece. And when I go researching corn coming from the Great Lakes, same people, Crete, Medians. Medians are the fucking Yuchi Indians. This shit is wild, but I got to teach it the way it came to me. Roll the coin. This shit is wild. Roll the coin. Hold on, let me show y'all that last receipt one more time. Now, we have to study this, right? Look at the feathers. Now we got to study this a different way, people. We got to start studying this a different way. Our people are going over there and coming back and forth different parts of time. Interesting. I'm just getting started, but I'm just showing y'all the basis of what I'm on. Because I'm going through all them artifacts over there, right? And we all know the Hebrew paid gifts to pharaohs. We all know the Hebrew paid gifts to pharaohs, people, from taxation. That's a fact. Hold on. Roll the coin. Pharaohs taxed visitors to Egypt. Pharaohs taxed visitors to Egypt at the time. Now, what is this right here? They taxed visitors to Egypt at the time? Hold on. Let me show y'all the last receipt. They taxed visitors to Egypt at the time. Minions bringing gold to Egypt. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. I'm going to keep, I ain't done studying this. I'm just giving y'all what I got for right now. But this shit is heavy. This shit is this is the most heaviest information of our history, right? This is how we end up enslaved by people. Right here. Showing love. Coming with gold that they don't have. Silver. I'm going to go live in a couple hours, man. Y'all be looking for me, man. We know the truth now. Crazy.